What's up, guys? Long time no see. It's been a while. We've been pumping them out down here, not making a lot of videos. We've got a new project though, and I want to start on it. And I know you guys are like, oh my God, do you finish anything? Sometimes. But yeah, so this project, and the Impala though, by the way, is off at the LS doctor. It'll be back here in another week or two and completely LS swapped and done. And then we'll finish putting it together and doing the rest of our part and making the rest of that and finishing that video out. Anyhow, I've got the next project in the shop while that's gone, and we're getting started on it. And boy, do we have some surprises. This thing come here for a repaint. It's a 70 Buick GS, and it had some shoddy body work, but we didn't really know how bad it was. Just be careful who you take your stuff to, guys. This is it's a, what do they call, a 20-footer or something like that. It doesn't look bad from afar, but once we got into it, so that's what this series is about. This video, get what you pay for. So make sure you do a little research on who's doing your work, and make sure your stuff's getting done right. And that's what we're kind of here to show you guys today. This car is going to be a fun project. It's going to get quarters now. It wasn't originally supposed to, but I'll show you guys why. That's enough rambling though. Let's go take a look at it real quick. All right, guys. This thing, like I said, 20-footer. When you get up on it, you can really start to see stuff. Here's some grind marks. I think I'll get it in the light so you guys can see it here, but I don't know if you can see it. There's just 36 grit grind marks all over this thing. The gaps, they didn't do anything with these gaps. They didn't try to flush anything out. Look at this crap. Look at this door. This stuff just don't fly for me. I don't understand. I mean, they were there, they had it apart, they did it somewhat right. Why didn't they do it right? It's crazy. This one really shocked me that they even tried to paint over this. I know you guys can see this. Look at that crap. They actually tried to paint over that. Well, they did. Like I said, it's a 20-footer. This thing here, I'm gonna have Lou sand this real quick so we can see kind of what's hidden back there. But go ahead and hit it, Lou. Go ahead and hit it on down into here. It looks like just the old lead line maybe, and they just didn't finish it out right. I don't know. It's just some terrible body work. Most of it was 36 grit scratches up in here. There's a little, I mean, that's just wavy as can be. But I mean, that's just stuff like that all over this thing. I just wanted you guys to see that while we buzz that off of there. I just don't understand it. but it's here. We're gonna do it right. This should be a fun little series. Now, like I said, it's gonna end up getting quarters put on it. It was gonna be just kind of a quick paint job, just kind of fix their screw ups, go right back over it. But now, I mean, here's another spot. Not only the gaps on this side, heavens mercy, they're terrible. And there, 30,000 holes in each fender for the badges. Beautiful. This is the worst though. This is the worst thing I found on the car, other than the spot up front. I'll show you here in just a second. These are actual riveted patches. Looks to be, maybe it's some thin sheet metal. Looks to be like some 22 gauge or something. And they tacked it around the edge. That, I don't know, but there's rivets too. Down here there's like a 1/2 inch of filler. So yeah, quarters it is. We're gonna do this right, make this car solid and like new again. For a lot of you guys probably seen this before. I think we had it on our channel once before. We did the floor pans in it. I can't remember if I did these on the channel or not, but we did them nonetheless. So it's already got full floor pans and everything because somebody had fiberglassed them. But here's another one. I want you guys to see this. That's fiberglass. Somebody's hidden some fiberglass in here, cover up some rust. And right here, if you can get that up, that is rough. Yeah, so that's got to be addressed, guys. This is some serious issues that somebody basically wasted their money. They just, it's terrible, terrible. And the car probably lasted them, and they probably drove it and enjoyed it or whatever, but there was no reason to hack it like this. But yeah, that's enough of the GS for day one, I guess. We're gonna go ahead and you know, keep sanding on these quarters and get them a little bit more ready, and then we will hit up the well, we got to take off the hood and the fenders here and really kind of see how bad they are, because back in here the other side's worse, but a lot of filler, a lot of holes, so they're going to need a little cut work on them. Should be a fun project though. It's going back to the original color, aqua mist, just like it is. It looks a lot like, well, they have a lot of names for it, I guess, but I believe for this Buick, they called it aqua mist. Pretty color. It's going to be nice when it's done. All right, guys, we got all the bolts out. Lou's taking out the last one here. And we're gonna go ahead and lift these fenders off. You've seen us take the hood off. That's pretty much it. That was quite a bit of bolts. Took us about 15-20 minutes to yank it off of there. These good old GMs, everything's 1/2 inch, 9/16 and 5/8. So it comes apart pretty quick with the impact, but we will go ahead and set you guys back up here, yank these off after he gets this one out, and you guys can see how that's done, and then we'll get to wrapping this video up hopefully for long. Alright guys, real quick, we're going to yank these off. They ain't too bad to get off. Just kind of unpull them here, untuck them from the inner fender there. Give it a good yank. We're out of there. Louis gonna struggle though a little bit. Close your door. still go. Oh, patchy, patchy.
When you thought you had a good fender.
All right, guys, fenders are off. Nothing too terrible. It's not rotted or nothing, so nothing too terrible. Like I said, this here's got to be addressed while we got this out. But easy little job there, all except for that bolt Lou forgot, but it came right on out. These here were no good. We had to cut them. These bolts. Somebody else has already replaced the other side and put new clips in, so they come out pretty easy, but not bad. You can see whoever did the work didn't really do anything for cleaning up behind the scenes. You know, that's kind of something we do, all this stuff too. So it'll look nice and new, just like the rest of the car should. So, all right. Inner fenders are salvageable, in good shape. Not bad, not bad. All right, guys, real quick, I wanted to show you these fenders. So they're a little bit worse than what we thought. You kind of seen this stuff here where it had been wrecked before and it got up into the core support actually and wadded it up. But that could have been probably reworked. But this over here, somebody's used, it looks like to me galvanized. Could be wrong, but they've used something subpar, some sort of crappy material. This is gone. Probably gonna need some fenders, really. These things are, I mean, both of them is the same way. They kind of did just some crappy patchwork to them. You'll have that, I guess. Here's where it was wrecked. We kind of had a hard time getting that bolt out there. Let's see, that should be straight, flat here. Had a little bit more hard time getting that fender off, but we'll straighten all that stuff out. All right, guys, thanks for watching our video. Hopefully you guys are gonna enjoy this build as much as the other ones. Like I said, this pretty much was just going to be a paint job. Now it's turned out going to be almost a restoration. It ain't going to have to come off the frame because it's pretty clean underneath, but definitely a lot more work than we anticipated. But I'm excited to share it with you guys. There's not a lot of Buick GS builds here on YouTube, so they're kind of like a little forgotten muscle car. It's a big block 455, and this thing will scoot. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you got any questions or comments, drop them down below. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Turn them on so you can watch this build as we go along. Hopefully we're going to try to keep this build flowing and get it out relatively quick. That's the plan here. See how it happens. But till next time, thanks for watching, guys.